सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Let us salute the Lord in all forms and also the Guru Maharaj. And before we enter into our study of Upanishad, like every day in Shakti series, Divya Shaktis, we are seeing the Lord in one or the other form. Yesterday we little bit only talked about Bhagavan Sri Vedavyasa. It's only an idea to remember the presence of such expressions of the divine, their power, need of invoking their grace and techniques, so that we are always in that right good atmosphere and mood for our own outer success, inner evolution. Today in our Divya Shakti series, today being Friday, we talk about again Mother in one form. The form today of Mother is Sri Lalita Devi. In the name itself, there is a beauty. Lalitya Rupena Bhati. Idi Lalita. Means what? She always does the Lalana, Palana, Poshana, Predana, Samrakshana of all her Santati we are. That Mata Lalita Devi, Sri Lalita Devi, remember that, is Brahma Swarupini, Chitshakti Swarupini, Adi Varashakti Swarupini. Most importantly, the three Devi Swarupini. That is Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati Swarupini. And in Durga Saptashati, we have seen main Rakshasas when they were to be killed. Mother took so many forms, the form of Matrukas and all of that. But it was her Lalita Swarupa which was more powerful and ferocious to eliminate the Shumbani Shumbadi Rakshasas. So, one expression of that mother is Sri Lalita Mata. Karunya Murti she is. Her own form, if you search in Google, you can see having that Ikshudanda in the hand, a beautiful, divine form of hers. So, her presence and Lalita Devi's presence is all. As a Durga removes obstacle, as a Lakshmi gives all the wealth, as a Saraswati gives the Jnanam, and by herself she gives even the Bhukti, Bhakti, Mukti, all the three. Giver is Sri Lalita Mata. So, as we are seeing every day, today also we commit that at least for a few months, 6 months or so, let us try through some or the other means techniques to invoke the grace of the divine through the Upadhi expression of Sri Lalita Mata. Commit like that. Every day we are telling different gods so that we get a variety for our sadhana. At the same time, sadhana of bhakti also is happening consistently. Ultimately, all gods of Lord are forms are one God only. Sarvadeva Namaskaram Keshameva Pratigacchati. There are not two gods. But forms are many. Expressions, avatars, beautiful. So this Lalita Devi. So Lalita Mata, Lalita Devi, Lalita Parambika, Lalita Ambika, Lalita Tripura Sundari. In so many ways, we say Lalita Devi, Lalita Amba, Lalita Tripura Sundari. That's how she is addressed. As every day for Lalita Mata also. Through Durga the Suktams, through our Sri Suktam, Veda Suktam, learn Abhishekam sometime. Do it once in a while, every Friday or once. As I told you, few months you take and do. Then, like every day we talk about Japam, here also. Om Aim Harim Shrim Shri Lalita Tripura Sundari Yai Namaha or Tripura Sundari Devyai Namaha or Om Aim Harim Shrim Shri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. It will be good. Enough. That japa can be done. So we talked about Shodasopachara Puja, we talked about Sukta Patham, through which we do Abhishekam, we talked about the mantra, Japa mantra, Om Aim Hrim, Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. Okay. Then there are beautifully for Lalita Mata, so many stotras were given by so many bhaktas. In that, then that Agastya Kruta Lalita Sahasranama is one of the most divine considered it as. You understand? Mm. These four things I recommend for you whenever you have time, go through. One is Sri Lalita Panchakam, given to us by Sri Adi Shankara Bhagavan. Second is Sri Lalita Ashtotara Shatanamavali. So powerful it is. Mm. Third one, mm, Ayagriva Lopamudra discussion it is. Mm, mm. Agastya Lopamudra Ayagriva Vach. Agastya ji ne diya. So one is Lalita Pancharatnam, second is Lalita Stotra Shatanamavali, third is Lalita Trishati, Lalita Trishati, fourth is Lalita Sahasranama. And whoever have done these Parayanas frequently, they have so much of grace of Mother. As a result, none of the outer inner problems they face. To these four, one more you can add the Khadgamala Stotram, it becomes very powerful. And thus, and all you and I very clearly telling, our Lakshya is only to be Sharanagata at the feet of Mother. Our Lakshya is only to become one with Paramatma. Our Lakshya is only to become his instrument in serving the cause of him or her, serving the world. None of the other Lakshyas we have of Ahika, Mushmika, Bhoga or Pada or Shakti. They also will come, but they're all not so great compared to reaching Paramatma through devotion or Jnanam, becoming his instrument, which we studied so many times in our other Vedanta texts. They were undoubtedly, unhesitatingly, our sankalpa is to only become dasoham, sharanagatoham, bhaktoham, prapannoham, paimam. No doubt should come. I am never recommending to do any spiritual sadhana for getting power and bhoga. If you do it, it is your thing. Never ever take me as the one who told. We never told. No Swami, no Gurus tell us to keep those as goals. Once you come to a Sadguru, he will tell only the Tattva as the Laksha. How can he digress our path? How can he distract us with all other things? It's impossible. Yeah? Keep that in mind, and these 4 or 5 stotrams, when we do Parayanam along with Japa, if possible, some upasanas of Abhisheka, even Sri Vidya Puja is done for her, Sri Chakra Archana, Sri Chakra Rupa Lalita. And so many other stotras are there of Sri Lalita Mata for the Parayanam. So if you have somebody who's already doing Devi Upasana, get the Diksha from them. If not, simply you just prepare, remember Mother, Amma, it is your Kripa that in our today's class we were told about your presence and greatness, and we are given an idea of worshipping you through these paddhatis. We have taken up this one, and our only goal is to reach you, to become your das, to enjoy that devotion at your feet and your kind, compassionate, karuna and krupa on us. Other than that, we want nothing. So we are doing. Empower us. Bless us to do your upasana perfectly to please you. In this way, when you keep in mind and start doing really the Lalita Mata's Krupa will push us ahead in sadhana. And I believe personally through this Matra Upasana, Lalita, the obstructions which come, terrible obstructions on the path of spirituality, through the Prakriti Prakopa inside of Rajas and Tamas, we can at least reduce their effect. Without her Kripa, how much ever you study Vedanta and want to know the truth, the Maya Prakriti will hold and pull us only. You may go to 97 in the Paramapada Sopana. 198 say will come down. To that Lord or Mother and Maya Shakti. One small arrow or thought is enough to pull us down from the greatest heights. How many examples in Purana we have not seen? Therefore, we must have Mother's Krupa to negotiate through this Prakriti, which has not shown her Prakopa because we have not started sadhana. When we start doing, then we will know. The entire Prakriti of Vasanas, of Tamas, Rajas, एक बार ऐसे अटैक करेंगे चारों तरफ से you have to give up sadhana only and enter, become worldly. That's how the power. But the only one who conquer the Prakriti alone can go near to Purusha. How do you conquer? Just by surrendering, submitting. At the feet of Mother in any form, today we are seeing Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Mata. In fact, every day while talking so, at least one of the things should be done, keeping time, etc. in mind. We are only sticking to remind you about presence of the divinity and invoking through various means and for what purpose. Very simple talks we are doing. I am not mesmerizing you with Vak Chaturata or various explanatory stories and all that, nothing doing. We have Mother Lalita Tripasundari. There are 4 or 5 techniques, methods by which her grace is invoked. Through her grace, we'll be able to negotiate with Prakriti, especially in our spiritual sadhana. Apart from that, she gives bhukti, bhakti, mukti also. So we ask her that. This much is our knowledge. This nine. More interest, more literature, more study. You read the Saubhagya Bhaskaram if you want, which talks to you about the Lalita's Nama. We can do the Durga Saptashati, the Devi Mahatmyas, the Devi Bhagavatas. The more you study, the more the power, greatness, grandness, glory of the mother will be revealed. That's all your choice. Okay? So today's thought is Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matahu Krupa Shakti invoked through upasana of hers, at least for some months. Keep some target. As I told you, Lalita Pancharatnam, I'll chant 108 times. Lalita Ashtojanamali, I'll chant 108 times. Lalita Sahasranama, I'll do 27 times. Trishati, I'll do 27. Aisa Karo, and that's a beautiful deposition. I'm personally believing and doing it also. Such things alone, protecting physically, protecting mentally, psychologically, putting on the path. It's just to share grace of God and mother and Guru, that we are still alive, we are on the path. नहीं तो with the situations around कभी लुढ़कना चाहिए कभी सब. But Bhagwan, Bhagavati, they are the ones who protect us. Have more faith, do more, and be on the path. That's the purpose. So today we'll only do Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. This Nama 6 times. That is enough. Then Lalita Panchakam, Pancharatnam, Panchakam, if possible, 1 or 2 shlokas. Then only first 3 mantras of Lalita Sahasranam. बाकी करने का ताकत नहीं है. I have to do 2 more classes and you do homework. Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita Tripura Sundari Matre Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Sri Lalita त्रिपुरा सुंदरी मात्रे नमः. कितना आसान है. And then just be at her feet doing seva. Okay. Lalita Pancharatnam, we have talks in English, Telugu. In your YouTube, when you have time, you can listen. Okay. Let me see if I have the Lalita Stotram, we will chant. नहीं है तो छोड़ो. ओम नमो नारायण. अयो नहीं है. नहीं है ना इधर ही बुक. सब साइड पे रखा हूं मैं, ढूंढ रहा हूं. ललिता पंचरत्नम, just 2 minutes. ओम अथ श्री ललिता पंचरत्नम. ओम प्रातः स्मरामि ललिता वदनारविन्दं बिम्बाधरं पृथुलमौक्तिकशोभिनासम् आकर्णदीर्घनयनं मणिकुण्डलाढ्यं मन्दस्मितं मृगमदोज्ज्वलफालदेशं प्रातर्भजामि ललिता भुजकल्पवल्लीं रत्नाङ्गुलीयलसत् अङ्गुलिपल्लवाढ्यां माणिक्यहेम वलयाङ्गद शोभमानां पुण्ड्रेक्षु चाप कुसुमेषु श्रुणीर्ददानां प्रातर्नमामि ललिता चरणारविन्दं भक्त्येष्टदाननिरतं भवसिन्धुपोतं पद्मासनादिसुरनायकपूजनीयं पद्माङ्कुशध्वज सुदर्शन लाञ्छनाढ्यां प्रातस्तुवे परशिवां ललितां भवानीं त्रय्यन्तवेद्यविभवां करुणानवद्यां विश्वस्य सृष्टिविलय स्थितिहेतुभूतां विश्वेश्वरीं निगमवाङ्मनसातिदूरां प्रातर्वदामि ललिते तव पुण्यनाम कामेश्वरीति कमलेति महेश्वरीति श्रीशाम्भवीति जगतां जननी परेति वाग्देवतेति वचसा त्रिपुरेश्वरीति. यश्लोकपञ्चकमिदं ललिताम्बिकायाः सौभाग्यदं सुललितं पठति प्रभाते तस्मै ददाति ललिता झटिति प्रसन्ना विद्यां श्रियं विमलसौख्यमनन्तकीर्तिम् ॐ श्रीललिता त्रिपुर सुन्दरी मात्रे नमः. Done. ॐ श्रीमाता श्रीमहाराज्ञी श्रीमत्सिंहासनेश्वरी चिदग्निकुण्डसम्भूता देवकार्यसमुद्यता उद्यद्भानुसहस्राभा चतुर्बाहुसमन्विता रागस्वरूपपाषाढ्या क्रोधाकाराङ्कुशोज्ज्वला मनोरूपेक्षुकोदण्ड पञ्चतन्मात्रसायक निजारुणप्रभापूरा मज्जद्ब्रह्माण्डमण्डला. In our list, we have Lalita Sahasrana also for our satsang. Vishnu and Lalita we will do sometime. Thank you. Come for our Upanishad class.